Okay, in this tutorial we're going to go over Caruana custom tabs and panels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the file, pull down, and select new, and I'm going to select one of our templates. So you should always make sure that this is not, when you go new, make sure this is not set to DWG. File type wants to be, it should be DWT, not DWG, I'm sorry. So you can, I'm going to select the model, the CA model template, because that's, majority of our plans come out in this one. So I'm going to minimize this, and then I'm going to go over, and as you can see, I got my tabs up here, well, my panels. So at the top, you're going to have CA walls, which is going to have all our Caruana wall styles, 1 hour, 2 hour, non-rated, CMU, different types of wall styles. And then we got the Caruana casework, which has all our typical casework blocks, and some down here. We also have some custom stuff down here, which I'll show you a little bit later. And we got CA doors and window styles. So these are easy to access. Just attach them to the walls, and they immediately show up with the current layer key styles and overrides. So over here we also have CA MEP, which is electrical, HVAC, and plumbing. So you got your mechanical, electrical, plumbing blocks, the AEC type. You can clearly see which type of lab you're going to bring in, whether it's a lab or the faucet for the lab. They're easy accessible. So let's go back over here to the wall styles. Now the wall styles I have up here are not all the wall styles that we use. If you right click on the panel, you'll see that I only have certain panels showing on my screen. So I can easily but bring out the panels that I want to use for my construction type. So if I'm drawing CMU walls for my project, I can very easily change that and make sure that that panel was checked on my pull down, so that it's easy accessible for me from all my list of panels up here. So let's see, I can drag this panel down here. What's going on? Here we go. So you can put your panels wherever you want once you have them loaded in here, and they'll always show up in this location. So I'm going to put mine back, and I really don't need CMU walls today, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And one important key issue with these wall styles is you want to make sure that you're using your layer key style overrides. So the way the key styles work is whichever wall type you're using, whether it's a new or existing wall style, you want to make sure that your key style is set. So I'm going to go up here to the file pull down menu at the top, and not file, but the format pull down menu, and I'm going to select layer management, and over here is where you set the key override. But if you look to the next one down, you can see that my overrides are on because it has a little check next to it. So the way you see which key style set is by selecting this key overrides here, this tab, and you can see here clearly that my existing key style override is set. So any wall that I would choose at the top up here from my panels is going to have an override of an existing layer attached to it. So it's going to use the Caruana existing layers. So I want to change that for right now. I don't want any, so I'm just going to select it, hit backspace, and say OK, and then go back up here to my layer management and just, actually I should have just left that. It doesn't matter. Existing's fine, but you can very easily go up here and uncheck that just by selecting it. So now it's off. So down here at the bottom it says automatic layer overrides are now disabled. So now if I select a new wall, I'll select this non-rated new wall over here, and I just begin to draw my walls. You can see here that this is an actual non-rated new wall, and it comes in on the correct layer, A-wall. Same thing over here with the 2-hour rated wall. Say I want to draw a 2-hour rated wall coming across here. As you can see, this wall now is a 2-hour rated wall. Bring it in the correct style and the correct layer. Now say for instance I want to bring in an existing wall. Okay, you have to go up to the format again, and then layer management, and you want to make sure that that's checked now by selecting it. Go back in here, layer management again, and then go to your layer key overrides and make sure that that is, did I say existing? Yes, we're going to go existing, so that's okay. That's set to existing. Now I want to go over here and pick a non-rated existing wall style, and you can pick from wherever you'd like, and that wall should be non-rated existing, which it is. And if you look at the extension of the layer and the color, it's set correctly per the Caruana standards STB files. This will plot correctly. So this layer came out A-wall exists, and the wall style is non-rated. So it works for all existing wall styles. You can pick the 2-hour now. So if I pick this 2-hour rated wall style, it's going to come out on the correct style, which is 2-hour exist, and it works really well for existing in demo. You know, this is perfect. So now you can go over here and say I need to draw some demo walls that are being taken out. Go back into the format and the layer management and pick the layer key overrides again, and just change here where it says existing to demo now. So now you got the status changed in the overrides to demo. So now you can go over here and pick a non-rated demo wall and select maybe over here, bring it in, and that wall is now on the demo layer. If you select it, it's still a non-rated demo style, but if you look at the layer, it's changed to A-wall demo. Same thing with the 2-hour. You know, you can select this, and they're going to come out correctly. Here's a 1-hour. Now this works really well. This works really well with doors and windows too. So now, say for instance, this is a 2-hour rated wall, demo wall, right? But we need to show maybe a 3-foot single swing door. So you go over here and you select the single door style, and you select the wall, and whichever side of the wall you want the door to come in. It will bring in the door on the correct layer and the correct style. So if I double click on this, it's a single hinge door, and it's on the correct layer, which is A-door demo, and it works the same with windows. So if I want to put a picture window here on the same wall here, it's going to come in on the correct layer, which is A-glaze demo, and the correct style that I chose. Okay, so now let's go back over here, and I want to change that to existing now. I need to show an existing door and existing window. So I'm going to go back over here to the format pull down and go to the layer management fly out, and then select that layer key overrides again. So I'm going to go to the status, change it from demo to existing, and then say OK. And now this time I'm going to go with some dual egress doors right here, and I'm just going to select this wall. And as you can see, this door is on the correct style, the door double swing egress. Well, actually the hinge dual egress style, but look over here at the layer style. The layer style came out on the correct layer because it's an existing door and existing wall, and it came in on the correct layer. So, and then all you have to do for anything that's new is you can just very easily go over here and select the layer management and just uncheck the overrides. Just turn it off, disable it. So down here at the bottom again, it says disabled. So now you can go back and, design any new feature that you want, and it'll come out on the correct layer. So you select this wall, and as you can see, it's on the A-wall layer. And go back to the doors and select maybe a double swing, uneven leaf size. So, and then you select that door, and it comes in on A-door, and it's the correct style. Same thing with window. You can go with the glider over here, and it will come in on the correct layer. A-glaze, A-glaze. So you can see a lot of advantages of designing with the pull downs and the tabs and panels. I'm sorry. So the tabs and panels are pretty quick, and you also got MEP stuff over here. So you can have some outlets, and you got like some sinks. Say you want to put a sink in here. You just need to make sure that the scale is correct. So like this one is kind of huge because it's drawn at 1 inch. So you need to change this over here to probably like 8 inch or something like that. And go back to these sinks. I guess we'll change the scale. Z is for the scale. It's at 9 inch. Change it to 1.